Alright, so we're back in the car, coming back from the movie.
I'm turning down the music.
God. So yeah, that was fucking terrible. Right, guys?
Yeah. But the biscuit was okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, we were talking about something else. Now, the movie... Okay, so I really enjoyed the movie. Really enjoyed it. Mainly because I feel like this was perfectly paced. Like, okay, maybe there's some minor issues that somebody could bring up, but it definitely was paced a lot better than the last one, and the climax felt nice. It was fluid and everything.
It was built up. The climax was built up to, and honestly, this one had about 14 minutes longer of a runtime than the first one, and that really helped it. That allowed them to take a little bit more time into things. So like, yeah, so the final battle this time actually felt like a battle.
And it was awesome. I wish I could tell you about it, but that would be spoilers. Like, we'll probably do a spoiler review later, like where we actually talk about what we think of the movie. But this is just general reaction, so we're not gonna give you too much, at least not what you already should know. They do a great job with Sunset Shimmer in the movie, at least in my opinion. The conflict doesn't feel forced. And for those of you who hate Flash Century, he's still just kind of there.
He does a little bit for the story, that's about it.
He can still be like just easily written out and like there would be almost no difference, but you know, like he just exists, so like...
Yeah, but at least to me it feels like they tried to do something with him at least. Yeah. So at least it felt like a step in the right direction with him.
I apologize if the camera's all jittery. Remember, I'm holding this while in a car. At least I'm not doing this.
It's so much action!
Oh God, I'm so startled right now. What was that?
Okay. But
yeah, that's enough of that nonsense. So
yeah, I will say the Octavia sex scene caught me quite off guard.
I mean, when Lyra and Bonbon joined in, I was just like...
Well, actually, that is kind of a spoiler. Because they
don't know that. They could have just thought I was joking. But now, you all know that Lyra and Bonbon are in it.
Yeah,
so yeah, I guess one minor spoiler, they cameo.
Yeah, oh well.
Yeah, you see a few more cameos of people. We're not going to spoil you all the big one. Mighty does have a few comments about stuff, and we'll probably see about getting to that when we do our spoiler one back at the house. I believe Mighty will be joining us for that. Yeah. I guess we'll see. We can't go too much to the villains because really I don't think you can without being spoiler.
Yeah, because I mean, because pretty much the previews up to this point haven't really spoiled what they are. Although honestly, most people have guessed.
Well, I'm also talking about like how they're handled in the movie.
Okay. Well,
we can't. I don't want to go too much into it because for all they know, at the end of the movie they get turned into ducks. So.
That actually would have been really great.
Quack. It's like, oh no, I'm a duck. Quack. Then they just walk up to Twilight. Hey, you got any grapes? Dang, look at that.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not sure if I'm really recording this right. Yeah, I'm kind of. Yeah, there's just like truck.
Yeah, apparently something happened on that side. That side sucked, right?
Yeah, it was just like so
yeah, of course,
many trucks.
Now I've got hiccups. Awesome.
Did I get him?
But let me see, what was that? I will say this. In comparison to the first movie,
driving. Sorry.
But
you're gonna see my hand because I got it there. Okay.
Okay, so the first movie, Sunset Shimmer as the villain, yeah, I'll admit she was...
I should probably zoom back out.
Yeah, she was
really zoomed in on your face there. But
she, like in the first movie, Sunset Shimmer as the villain was She was kind of like, she was just basically there to be a villain. She didn't really have much. She really honestly didn't have that much to her.
Yeah.
So and so she really wasn't that strong a villain. These three in this movie are, one, they're very entertaining to watch. Like just their own personal interactions are fun, and it really feels like, and I guess because there are more constant presence in this one. Because I will say this, you know, Sunset Shimmer in the first movie, she shows up from time to time, sort of thing. This one, the three villains in this one, they're like, it's just about every other scene they're in it, and they're doing something.
Something I should go ahead and mention, because Suki pointed it out to me. When you were watching there's going to be a scene of them in the Sugar Cube corner. If you didn't think that was going to happen, or you think I'm spoiling something, that's nitpicking nonsense. You knew at some point they were going to be there. And if you watch, apparently it's during the time that Vinyl comes in during her little short that they released before the movie. So keep your eyes out for that. Keep your eyes out in the background for a lot of stuff. There's a lot of neat little things that they show in the movie that if you're paying attention you'll pick up on.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give you anything right now.
Like pretty much this, like, I will say for a lot, like, on its own as a movie, I think it stands alone fine. If to get the absolute full enjoyment out of it, it's not like, I'm not going to say it's got a bunch of brony in jokes sort of thing. What it's got is a lot of actual show in jokes. So it's a lot more that if you've watched the show, there's a lot more stuff in there that you'll really enjoy. Because I think that's what a lot of people fear will happen with stuff, is that they'll throw in a bunch of brony in jokes. This one, they just said, okay, if you've seen the show, here's some stuff that you'll recognize and be like, ah.
Yeah, I couldn't really see any brony in jokes.
No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I think we pretty much said what we can about this. However, last little tidbit for those of you who have not seen the movie yet, or you have seen the movie but you walked out during the credits, you missed something. It does the thing at the end of the credits thing. Yeah, there is something at the end of the credits. That's all we're gonna say. But then again, the credit sequence for this one is kind of something that, you know, it's actually enjoyable to sit through too, because like, you know, the first movie had basically a standard text roll sort of thing. This one, they actually put a little bit of style to it. Yeah, they also do show some clips of like what happens in the aftermath. Oh, that like, too. You see a lot of what's going on with Sunset Shimmer and stuff. Yeah, and I will say that I guess it was just random art they did, because the art style of them at the end is I really think it was neat little pictures that they did. Yeah, the little picture stuff. I don't know if that was like something they commissioned from an artist or somebody on staff just did that for this movie, or if it was maybe like original concept art. Yeah, whatever it was, it was interesting. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. If you're one of those people that as soon as the credits come and you decide to leave, you missed something really good. So yeah.
That was a question.
So anyway, that's it. Mighty and all of us are out. We'll see you again when we release our spoiler-filled review of the movie. Bye.